Hello, everybody. This is Coach Aguilar. I have my mask off actually right now because I'm in the counselor's conference room recording this, so there's no one else in here. I can actually hear myself speak a little bit better too, so hopefully that'll work on the video. This video is for Friday's assignment. Now we're going to get away from our perils of speech and our poem compare and contrast that we were doing this week, and we're going to focus a little bit on some creative writing right now. You're going to have to be writing essays this 6 weeks for informative pieces. But before we get into it, let's just be a little creative, a little fictional. And today's assignment is pretty easy. What we would like you to do is actually describe the days of the week as if each day was a person. So if Monday was a person, how would you describe Monday? If Tuesday was a person, how would you describe Tuesday? And you can kind of relate it to how you feel on those days. Like a lot of people are dragging on Monday. So maybe Monday is that one that drags you down, or the opposite. Maybe Monday is super cheerful and you just feel like you're dragging. So I gave you an example, and I'm going to go through the lesson with you. On our lesson plan, it says Mr. Aguilar right here. This is where I'm going to put our video. I'm going to click on Schoology assignment. So Friday's creative writing, it says, why should I write? Well, your life is worthy of study and reflection. Guys, anything that happens to you in your life that you never forget, like all those memories you have, that's because they added to you. They made you think one way or another. You have experiences and ideas that can teach us. A lot of us go through things that others haven't. If you haven't had braces, you have experience that someone who has had braces um, has or doesn't have. If you've ever broken a bone and someone else has it, well, you have that experience, they don't. But you can tell them about it, talk to them about it. If you're from a single parent family and someone else isn't, well, do you have that experience? They don't. So all that is worth writing about and worth telling. Everybody has a story to tell. You can explore your own life, which is the best writing because you know about it. And believe in the power of your words to express ideas. This one I say for last because it did remind me a little bit of the speech and the poem. Words can be powerful if used in the right way. I'm going to go ahead into the second slide. There's two slides on this one. And it says, write a short story describing each day of the week as if it were a person, all 7 days, not just five. This story should be reflective of your personal perspective. So, how you see those days. I'm going to see those days different than Miss Curtin's going to see those days. I'm going to see those days different than Coach Medina's going to see those days. So, our writing is going to be different. That's okay. You may add images around the story for effect. This is not a list. So, you're not saying Monday tired, Tuesday hopeful. No, no, no. You're writing paragraphs about each day, and I'll show you an example in just a minute. It is a short story, it says. Okay, now I'm going to get to my example, and you're going to have this document loaded on your Schoology assignment as well. This is the Google Doc I made. It's you put your name at the top, and it says, if the days of the week were people. Directions. After reading over my example, and this is my example, delete my responses and type in your own. Every day should have a different story than what I wrote. Please do not copy my answers and submit them as yours. You'll receive a 0. Do your own work. But I left my samples up here just in case you wanted a foundation, just in case you wanted, you know what, maybe I can add this. Put it in your own way. So for Sunday, I wrote, Sunday walks up to you and you instantly want to give him a hug. You can feel the sadness that is fueling this poor soul. Sunday always looked like he had forgotten something, but he could never remember what it was. Sunday was always running errands at the last minute, trying to be a better person by the end of the day. Sunday never did accomplish this. He always left something undone, something for someone else to get to. And that's kind of how I feel on Sunday. I feel like I'm tying up loose ends. I feel like I'm always in a rush to start a new week, but I really don't ever get to all that I need to get to. So that's how I describe Sunday. Now, I'm not going to read every day of the week, but I will read about two more. Let's go to Wednesday, hump day. It says Wednesday was never consistent. She was either over the moon excited or she was depressed as she could be. There was no middle ground for this poor girl. But when she was happy, she was elated. She would wear this bright green dress with white polka dots all over, the full skirt. She would come home excited and ready to get stuff done. She would have the kitchen spotless while still having time for dinner and a movie. But on the days she was not unstoppable, she was terrifying to be around, moping about, not caring about anything. That green dress hung up in the closet, locked away, not being able to see the daylight. Wednesday was a bit, well, wacky. And when I think about Wednesdays, I think they could go either way. You're in the middle of the week, you're either going to have a great day or you could have a terrible day. So I described it both ways. And finally, I'm going to jump to Saturday. Now, I gave examples for every day, so I need you to read through them. Okay, it'll make your writing a little bit better. Maybe I'll have some things click in your head that you didn't think of. But let's jump to Saturday. Saturday was the ultimate party animal. He was a ladies' man, smooth as a sailor, and could beat anyone at games. He never seemed to get tired, and could beat anyone at anything. Thursday tried this often, but could never beat Saturday at his own game. Saturday always hosted the parties, but never showed up the next day for the cleanup. He probably spent the next morning recovering from the night before, or getting the last poor soul home that had been overcome by his spell. So I always think of Saturday as like the fun day, the family day, the day we're going to go out. If we're going to have a family gathering or see people, it's going to be then. So I kind of made Saturday like the party animal guy. You can make your days of the week any way you want. There is no right or wrong. I'll tell you what is wrong, though, is one sentence, two sentences, three sentences. I need a paragraph for each day. I need an explanation of that person or that day in your writing. Now, when it's your turn to type, like it says in the directions, all you have to do, guys, get my information, just start typing right over it. In my opinion, Sunday was always a little lethargic. You can continue from there. Okay? I'm going to put my example back up so you can have it. And when you're done ready to turn in, please don't forget to hit the submit button. Okay, guys, if y'all have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us through messaging or our TAC email. Either way is going to be okay. Let us know if you have any questions during the Zoom session on the assignment. Stay on for the whole thing until you're done. Usually the teachers are on for the whole Zoom assignment also. Okay, just in case any questions pop up. Other than that, have a great weekend and we'll see you on Monday. Bye.